Hey guys, what's up? So, I had this weird nightmare last night, and technically it isn't a nightmare, but it freaked me out, so I'm considering it a nightmare. Um, Back in the day, I used to um, I used to be depressed a lot, and people used to put me down a lot and just talk down to me. And in this nightmare, I felt like I did 8 or 9 years ago. And it was the most creepiest thing ever. I felt like I was just like boxed in, and like someone would like I'd just be put down all the time. Like in this dream, it was just some random dream where people were like talking down to me and just putting me down and not uh, seeing me for who I was. And it was really creepy. I don't know how to explain it, but I just I woke up with anxiety, and I for some reason I was just like I had a tear in my eye, and I don't understand why I had this tear in my eye. And it wasn't it wasn't from other things. It was just strictly on how I was. People would just, I'd do something, funny, or I'd say something, and they would laugh at me, or they would just say negative things about me. Not necessarily negative things. They wouldn't look at me as a human being, if that makes sense. I don't even know how to go into detail about this really, but like I tried so hard when I was little to like fit in, and I couldn't fit in very well with like the crowd because I was different. I had a disability, and I had this feeling in this dream that it was so unbelievably exact how I felt 8 or 9 years ago that it's not even funny. Like the things I felt in this dream are the same things that happened to me in in real life, and it bothered me. And I woke up with just like I was worried. I was like frightened, and I just felt so deep in a hole. It wasn't even funny. Like I just I still feel this way sometimes, and it isn't with my friends and stuff. It's more family oriented things. But I feel sometimes my family, mostly my dad's side, they don't take me very seriously. They don't really respect my opinion, or they don't really consider it. Is what I'm trying to say. And my brothers, my stepbrothers, are all the same way. Um, I feel, and I'm sure I'm probably overanalyzing all this, and maybe they don't feel this way, but it's how I feel is what makes me feel this way. Um, I I'll say something maybe stupid or silly, or I won't think I won't think about what I want to say bef- before I say it. And when I say something sometimes, kind of like I am right now, I I kind of like mumble my words, and I'll be talking to my stepbrother, or my brother, and they'll just kind of smirk at me, and kind of blow me off in a way. And it bothers me. I had that feeling, and it was just the worst feeling in the world, because I felt like crying when I woke up, but I didn't. I had a tear in my eye, but I never cried. I just was freaked out of that like that feeling of being the only person in the world that understood me, which was me at the time. Of course, now I'm happy and great, and I don't pay attention to that stuff, but it was the past and how I used to be as far as just feeling that the world is closing in on you, and there's nothing you can do about it, and well, not nothing you can do about it. I just felt like I was boxed in, and everyone was just laughing at me, and it was just horrible, and that's what frightened me. And all of this kind of like took place at my mom's house, if I didn't mention that, and I stayed there the night before Easter because the next day was Easter and we had our dinner and church and all that good stuff. So I stayed there and did my laundry and that kind of stuff. But that night we had gone out to the bar and had a few drinks. I had probably about 6 or 7, pretty drunk at the end of the night. But I never went home drunk really because I was drinking water in between. So I got drunk, but I drank water in the end to make me more sober than I probably was, than I thought I was. So, or thought I wasn't. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, we they had a festival going on. It was a testicle festival. It was in a bar, and they were serving bull testicles fried, and it sounds gross, but it wasn't at all. If you can get past the fact that you're eating testicles, it won't even bother you. It tasted like chicken. All it needed was a little barbecue sauce. Oh man, she's gonna just puke her guts out when she hears this. Oh man. Oh, funny. Anyway, but yeah, it was a good. I was at my mom's for Easter day, and I just got home about an hour or two ago. But that dream just really got to me today. I was thinking about it, and I didn't know how to deal with it. Just again, I'm happy right now. I'm absolutely fantastic. That feeling and the way things were 8 or 9 years ago, that feeling was with me for like in my dream, and then right when I woke up with anxiety and I was freaking out. It didn't help that the air was dry and my nose was plugged up and all that stuff. But it was just an interesting couple of days at my mom's, other than the dream. Had fun today. I played with my nephews and chased them around and helped them find their Easter baskets, and it was a good time. But anyways, I needed to vent here a little bit. I know this is kind of a random video, and yeah, but we'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully you guys are doing well, and thanks for watching. Thanks for listening as always, guys. Peace.